Hey guys, welcome to Storytime with Mr. Smith. Today we are reading an extra special book, and it's extra special because we wrote it with Mrs. M's class, so this was a combined effort, and it is called If You Give a Horse Some Meat. We were going for something along the lines of if you give a pig a pancake or a moose a muffin. We didn't quite get the alliteration for what we would give the horse, and we first called it, they wanted to call it If You Give a Horse Meat. But we thought that sounded too much like you were serving horse meat, so we changed it to If You Give a Horse Some Meat. And this is how it goes. If You Give a Horse Some Meat by Mrs. M's and Mr. Smith's first grade class. If you give a horse some meat, if you give a horse meat, he will not like it. He will ask for some grass. I will give him the grass. He'll ask for some water to go with it. When he wants some water, he will ask for a bucket. You will go find the bucket. Go to the bucket store. If you go to the bucket store, there will not be any more buckets. You might have to borrow one. You will have to find the Bucket King to get one. You can see that this is you with a little pot belly and the Bucket King here with a bucket on his head. There will be a lot of guards. See, these guards at the Bucket Castle are very ferocious looking, and our little man is looking pretty sad there. You will have to call Spider-Man. He always makes an appearance, Clive. You will call Spider-Man on your spider phone. So we got the guards here outside the Bucket Castle, a very urgent looking person calling Spider-Man on the spider phone. Spider-Man will come to help you. You will have to break the window. The guards will catch you, and then they will take you to the Bucket King. The Bucket King will say, "Why did you break into my castle?" The Bucket King is notoriously angry. You will say, "I need to borrow a bucket." The Bucket King will say, "Well, you didn't have to break a window to get into my castle." All right, here is a bucket. Bucket King is just surrounded by buckets, handing out buckets to people in need. So I went down to get some water for the horse. To get water, you'll have to go through the ice. I think this person is getting very frustrated at all the obstacles to getting the horse some water. He will use a hammer. You will use a hammer. When you get to the hammer store, they are out of hammers. The hammer store has a big hammer on the front of it, obviously. You'll have to go to the Hammer King. You can see where this story is going. To get to the Hammer King, you'll have to go to Hammer World. To go to Hammer World, you'll have to go over the bridge, and then you will see a magic rock. Changing it up a little bit. It will grant you a wish. Or maybe wishes. You will wish for a lizard, because I wanted one for Christmas. I will wish for a bicycle. Now we got a lizard and a bicycle. Still no hammer. Then they wished for a hammer. There it is. With your hammer, you will break the ice and give the horse some water. Finally, the horse is probably dying of thirst. The horse will say, "Thank you for the water." The end. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that story, and after you listen to it, be sure to put it on your reading log so that you can get extra recess on Friday. Are you going to read it now? Alright, solid.